Welcome to the second part of my first training video on how to create a database in Moodle. In this part I will showcase how to create the necessary fields for the database. I will use checkboxes, text boxes, menu, multi-select, radio buttons, and URLs. Well, the first is I want to create, as I just mentioned, I want to create a checkbox for the type of school. Field name will be type of school and type of school description. This can't even write here. Description. So basically, what school are you currently at and teaching at? Elementary, high school, or other. So these are the options, one per line: elementary, high school, and other. And you click add. If you want to see how this looks like, you click add entry, and voila, there it is. Type of school, and it has elementary, high school, or other, and you can click them for whatever you want to have. Another field that I want to add is create a text box. Text right there, text. The field name will be name of school. Field description is a name of school description. Right now, as I don't know what this other link does, so I'm just leaving it by itself, and I will get back to you if I figure it out. But right now, I'm just don't worry about this. So I click add, and again, if you click add entry, name of school, and here you could type in the name of school. Other fields that I want to add or showcase is a multi-select. I will demonstrate that in a second what it does. Grade levels, current grade levels. So we can have teachers in kindergarten, we have teachers in grade 1 and grade 2, all the way up to grade 12. And we can have, of course, other. So you click add, and here and basically what this multi-select does, click add entry again, a teacher can go in and say, well, I'm teaching a grade 3 class. But what if the teacher doesn't just teach a grade 3 class? What if a teacher teaches a grade 3 and a grade 4 class? Well, this multi-select easily lets you hold down the Apple key for Macintosh, or I believe on a PC it's the control key, or I think it's a control key. And if you hold this down, you can select various grade levels. Lastly, I want to add a radio button, another field. It's a radio button, and I will showcase that in a second what that does. A radio button is if like knowledge of databases. Do you know what a database is? And you can say yes, no, or let's say refuse to answer, just in case we have someone who doesn't really want to answer this. You click add, and in this radio button, here it's actually showing a little picture of what it looks like. But if you click add entry, you only can select one option. So it doesn't let you, like in the multi-select, where it sort of allows you to select more options. Here it only creates some way you can select only one option. Templates. Lastly, let's add a URL so that you can see what that looks like. Field name is web page. Field description, do you have a web page? First name for the link. I will show you what that does in a second. Click here, I'll show you what that does. Basically, okay, let's add an entry. So right now I'm teaching at an elementary school. My name of the school is, let's call ABC Elementary. I'm teaching a grade 3 class, and I'm holding down the Apple or the Apple key, and I'm teaching a grade 5 class, a grade 3 class and a grade 5 class. Yes, I would say I have knowledge of databases. And my website is www.svenbrauner.ca. You click Save and View. Your entry has been saved. And if you wait a few seconds, here is basically your entry. Type of school is elementary, name of school is ABC Elementary. I teach a grade 3 class and a grade 5 class. Yes, I have knowledge of databases, and here is my URL address. And let's add another entry so that you kind of see how that looks like. This time I'm teaching at a high school, and I'm teaching at a, let's say, university, so I have to click Other. CBA, high school. I'm teaching a grade 9, a grade 10, and a grade 12, a grade 9, a grade 10, a grade 12, and of course I just said I teach at a university. I refuse to answer of the database, and my URL address for that is http, let's say www.tru.ca, which is actually the local university here in Kamloops in British Columbia. You click Save and View. And again, here is, if you click View Single, this is the record. The record are all the entries together. It's called the record. All the records for that entry. So, as I said, I teach at a high school, and I'm teaching at Other, which is in this case a university. Name of school is CBA High School. I'm teaching a grade 9, a grade 10, 12, and a different grade. I refuse to answer that I have knowledge of databases, and here is the URL. Oh, one thing that I forgot to mention is the web page. First name for the link here. If you actually, this time I know what this does. If you check the outer link, the URL, basically what it does, and you want to click Save. Basically what this does is, if you view single, instead of the full URL, it says click here. So the fields, if you go in the little edit button, here's a little edit button, that little hand. If you click that hand, and if you this click here, and if you click this outer link, and if you click View Single or View List, it'll be displayed right here.